Everyone, it's a beautiful evening here in Colorado, and I wanted to share a story about a seller I spoke to this morning. Absentee owned home. They found our website, sellcoloradohouse.com. And one of the things was they have tenants that are living in the house still. And they were worried, saying, like, well, we want to sell, but it won't be for about 6 months. And I was like, okay, how come 6 months? That's a really long time. And they're like, well, 6 months because we need to wait until the tenants move out. And I said, well, hold on, it may not take 6 months. First, is there a lease for 6 more months until June, or until September in this case? And she said, no, it's actually not a lease. It's actually being rented to, one of the family members. It's rented to one of our cousins. And I said, oh, that's even easier. I get it. Your cousin wants to stay in the house and you're probably not even charging them that much money. And she was like, we're actually not even charging them any money. And whenever there's a situation like this, it's like, this is when you just have to have an open and honest conversation and just tell the truth with that family member. And whether we intervene and have that conversation and help as really a mediator and saying like, look, hey, we're very interested in buying a house, but unfortunately the house needs work and we're planning to fix and flip it, so we can't have anybody living in the house. There's a couple things. We could even help with the move and offer some payment assistance to be like, hey, if you need help moving and we can give you some money to be able to move, that's not an issue. There's all kinds of things we can do to help with the situation. But the number one thing is there's a lot of homeowners I talk to who are in situations like this. A family members renting out the house, and that's what's stopping them from selling. It's not good to delay it. No matter what you do, you have to have that open and honest conversation and just tell the truth. And say, look, you got to put your foot down and say, hey, we are not doing this anymore. And we're selling the house. And I'm telling you, you have to go for it and just get it over with, because it won't get any easier. 6 months to go down the line, and you still have a family member taking advantage of the situation. And I understand it's family, but at the same time, if you own the house, it's not charity. You're not even, a lot of times, homeowners are not getting paid by the family members any kind of real money. So if you have a lot of equity, you either re-rent it to somebody else, do some repairs to the house, get more cash flow from renting it, or you just sell it. And that's what these homeowners want to do. And I had to have a really strong pep talk with them, and saying you can do this. Just have an open and honest conversation. Be apologetic. It's not like you have an aggressive confrontational call or when you hang out with them in person, but just say hey, we're tired. We got to do what we got to do. We're trying to retire. This is one of our biggest safe havens to be able to have money to retire. We got to do it. And usually the conversations go well, go better than you're expecting. So hopefully this kind of just inspires you to go, if you have a house that you're renting to a family member or something and you just need to get the Band-Aid ripped off, I'm telling you, just do it. And it will be fine.